Welcome to the Sunshine Podcast. This is yours truly, Dora Williams, and I am here with Transparent Moments. Yes, we're getting ready to be transparent on today. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to join Sunshine Podcast, and we are here to just, be transparent about some things in our lives. Yes. So we're going to talk about today when God confronts what you learned to live with. hmm That's a weighty topic. When God confronts what you have learned to live with. Today's transparent moment is for the one who has learned to function in dysfunction, to smile while unsettled, to adjust to pain you should have never normalized. hmm This is the moment where God steps into the part of you that says, I'm fine, and lovingly answers, no, you're not. And that's why I'm here to talk to you about God confronting what you learned to live with. Number one, I want to help you understand your questioning. The things you stopped questioning. There comes a point in life where you stop asking, why am I carrying this? And you start saying, this is just how it is. And this is something, we all have said, and, if you're still stuck in that, I'm here to uproot it out of you today. I'm here to uproot you out of that this is just how my life is. This is just how my family is. This is just how my child is. This is just how my husband or my wife is. No, it's not. It's not. God never intended for coping mechanisms to become your identity. Some things you stop questioning were the very things God wanted to confront. The emotional numbness, the consistent overthinking, the fear of abandonment, the impulse to stay silent, the belief that you must earn love, the belief that it will always be like this, the belief that I'll never change, no matter how hard I try to. These weren't traits, they were survival responses. And we can no longer live off of survival responses. God says, I didn't create you to survive life. I created you to live it. So my question to you right now is, when are you going to start living life? When are you going to start living life? And stop just surviving. Well, I'm just surviving. When are you going to start living life the way God created and intended for you to do? The next thing I want to talk about is transparency lifts what trauma buried. You buried pieces of yourself to make life livable, but you're still not living. There are things that happen to you. Your heart's been broken. Mind is just tortured. Spirit is shattered. And you buried those pieces and said to yourself, if I just bury them, maybe life would be more livable. And when you looked around, your life is not livable. You are living in a confused state. You hid dreams to avoid disappointment. And guess what? You're more disappointed now than ever. You concealed emotions because expressing them wasn't safe. So you thought. But transparency digs up what trauma buried. And we're digging it up today. Because God isn't just healing your wounds. He's resurrecting the parts of you that died trying to protect yourself. He's resurrecting the parts of you that died trying to protect yourself. You've been trying to protect yourself but hurting yourself at the same time. He's not calling you out. He's calling you back. What do you mean? I'm glad you asked. He's calling you back to joy. He's calling you back to peace. He's calling you back to identity. He's calling you back to courage. With that person, please come forward. When grace sits you in blind spots, is what I want to talk about. Now, there are areas you don't see clearly because you've lived with them too long. But grace has a way of sitting in your blind spots and saying, I see what you've ignored. I see what you minimize. I see what you normalize. And guess what? I'm bringing clarity, not condemnation. God is revealing the invisible weight you have been carrying. He's not revealing it to break you, but to relieve you. This season is not about shame, it's about sight. He's giving you eyes to see yourself without the fog of fear and the filters of pain. Aren't you tired of living like that? Aren't you tired of burying stuff and you're living empty? You're living alone. You're living in fear. Aren't you tired of living like that? That's not living. Aren't you tired of just surviving, just existing? The courage to untangle what has been twisted is what I want to talk about now, because some of you, our lives have been twisted and tangled and knotted up. It's why you can't go anywhere. It's why you can't reach your goals. It's why you can't climb to the next level. It's why you can't reach the finishing line. Because you're so tangled up, you don't know which way to go, which way to turn. Some things in you got twisted over time. Love got twisted into fear. Hope got twisted into skepticism. Responsibility got twisted into guilt. Strength got twisted into silence. But as you become transparent and realize what's really going on and tell yourself the truth, God will begin to untangle what life knotted up. Some of you are in so many knots. It's ridiculous. You are so uncomfortable. You are so sick, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Piece by piece, layer by layer, thought by thought. But guess what? He's not rushing you. He's restoring you. Don't you want to be restored today? Don't you want to be strengthened and renewed on today? Your transparency will give God full access to the places that need the most gentle care. How about give it to him today? How about give it to him today? Understand today that where you are, God is breaking the agreement you made with pain. Some of you all have an agreement. I'll go so far to say that you have a contract with pain. But I come to tell you today Rip that contract up. Rip that agreement up. Rip it up. I'm breaking the silent agreements you made with pain, says God. I am uprooting the lies you accepted as truth. I'm healing the wounds you assumed were permanent. And I'm restoring the identity life tried to erase. This isn't just an emotional moment, but it's spiritual. Understand that God can and He will and He is undoing years of internal bondage in minutes of transparency. But you have to be transparent. Understand where you are and make a choice that I no longer want to be in this place. I no longer just want to survive, but I want to live. And you're not just being honest, but you're beginning to be rebuilt into something beautiful, into something good, something great, something amazing. Aren't you ready for it? Aren't you ready for it? You're not losing yourself. You're finding yourself again. And this is the point you need to get to. Finding yourself again. You have lost yourself all these years. But today is the day you find yourself. Transparency often feels like you're falling apart. But in reality, you're finally loosening the grip of what kept you together the wrong way. Yes, you are not losing yourself. You are rediscovering you're rediscovering the you that trauma silenced, that life buried, and fear pushed into the shadows. But God is saying, in this moment of your real transparency and telling yourself the truth, that this is the version of you that He's been wanting to heal. Today is your day. Are you ready to be healed and made whole? Because He's waiting. He is waiting to make you whole.